something incredible and massive just happened. And today we're going to talk about it. Most people have no idea how serious this is. In the last 72 hours, the U.S. launched one of the most aggressive military operations we've seen in recent years in the Western Hemisphere. They're calling it Operation Southern Spear. Publicly, it's about stopping drug traffickers, but behind the scenes, this is something completely different and way, way more dangerous. If you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let me explain what the U.S. actually did. So here's the twist. This is exactly what went down. On November 14, the Pentagon quietly activated a new combat formation under the U.S. Southern Command. This isn't just a small Navy patrol. I want you to imagine it for a second. This is a joint task force fleets, surveillance aircraft, drones, and unmanned vessels. According to El País, this mission is supposed to target narco-terrorist networks, right? Wrong. But then you look at the assets being deployed and you realize this is way bigger than chasing drug boards. Tiny drug boards, massive fleets of Navy vessels. The Navy even said they're using robotic surveillance systems and long-range unmanned ships. This is cutting-edge tech. You don't pull this out unless you're preparing for something massive, something serious. You don't bring your big boy weapons out when you want to kill drug lords. So if you're not just about drugs, then what is this about? Here's the part nobody wants to talk about. The scale of this. The scale of the operation makes no sense if you're only targeting drug traffickers. I mean, carrier strike groups, massive destroyers, high-end drones. Are you kidding me? Now look at the big picture. Take the brush and paint your canvas. The U.S. has huge combat force in the Caribbean. Venezuela, very prepared, fully mobilized. Russia has boots on the ground and missiles ready to fire. This is exactly how miscalculations happen. So why does this matter to you? Let me explain it to you in simple English. This isn't just military stuff. This affects you directly. If the US and Russia clash, even by accident, a global market shake is going to happen. We're talking gas prices, food prices, shipping routes, everything. You know, the Caribbean is a major trade route for the U.S. Instability there affects American ports, distributor centers, and supply chains. This will influence U.S. foreign policy for years to come. You know, new alliances, new conflicts, and a lot more money going into the military. Most importantly, when two nuclear powers operate this close to each other, the room for mistake is zero. So what happens next? Will Russia send more missiles? Will Russia send more vessels? Will Russia send in troops? You got to think about that for a second. Will Venezuela request Russian air defense systems? Will the US have boots on the ground? These are all the questions. These are the big questions we got to talk about. These are the big questions we got to think about. If you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I want to hear your thoughts about Venezuela and Russia and the US. And if you like this video, please click on this video.